Hey, what's up, everyone? How we doing tonight? Let me get a few little items closed out here. Trying a new setup on the desk. Don't know how well it's going to go. Um, got tried to kill a little bit of the light to get rid of some of the glare. Um, it's a little better, not tremendously better, but we'll work on that. Um, as you can see, the top-down camera is in my view now. Um, even this way, you got the whole back behind me. I'm gonna have to get a green screen to cover everything up, but we're here. It's all that matters, right? We got Raw on the TV. Wes and Joey know where to be found. They will join chat later, hopefully. Wes said he's running a little behind, so we'll see what happens there. Hope everybody's having a good day. Had a good weekend. Played a little golf this weekend. Got some sunburn. Smooth 77. So I was happy about that. Got a few things planned tonight. Nothing major. We do have live breaks on the website. Next week, Lord willing, and shipment comes in, going to have a full case and 10 boxes of optic blasters to do a downtown uptown chase. $45. Got some fillers for that. Also going to do a more of a budget WWE with a 23 prism box, photogenic, and 3 count. Got fillers for that as well. We will break these hopefully next Monday. So I like the option of having something cheaper for everyone. I know we're new. Hopefully this kind of eases the worries of the people and kind of gets some trust on our side, and we can get some good cards in your hands. And love to see a solid downtown roll through one of those blasters. Like I said, I did get a full sealed case and 10 target. I believe they are. I've got somebody picking those up for me. Blasters. So we'll run this back a couple times. Surely between a full case and 10 blasters, we'll hit something good. From everything I've seen, these blasters are hot. So there's more chance of hitting a downtown or a uptown and a blaster from what I'm seeing everybody show. So hopefully we can hit a little something and get some good cards in everybody's hands. I've also got Norman Smiley. Set Norman up to the side. Let me get my card holder here that Joey supplied just so we've got Norman to look at me. We've got a Koufax mail day. We have a Acme Pack mail day. And we have a Run Good Life mail day. So probably go through those tonight just to see what's in the mail day packs. We'll have a huge mail day pack coming probably next Monday as well. Did really well in some of the breaks this weekend. So this Seth Rollins intro is kind of distracting in the background, so let me turn Raw off. Hopefully it's as good at Raw as it was last week. We had Breaker becoming a Heyman guy, so that's new. It's kind of cool. So had the draft this past week. Shador in his fall. Not sure what Cleveland's going to do with a Heisman runner-up and Shador Sanders, so it'll be interesting to see if they keep both, they trade both. They got Joe Flacco still on the roster, so DTR still there. So a lot of quarterback options in the Browns territory. There's no way they keep Dylan Gabriel and Shador. Who knows? It's the Browns. They don't have a great history of quarterbacks. Like How many quarterbacks have they had? Let's look. Cleveland QBs since good old Kentucky boy Tim Couch. Oh wow, that's a large list. That is a large list. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, no, some of those are in there twice. A lot. Here, I'll just scroll. We won't even go through all of them because that's a lot of QBs. Let's see if they've updated the depth chart yet. Let's see. Well, if I get time. Browns depth chart. Nope, that's the 25. So let's just do Browns roster. Let's see what we've got here. So we've got Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, Kenny Pickett, Shedeur Sanders, and Deshaun Watson still's there. So if he can stay out of legal troubles. So that's a lot of quarterbacks. A lot of quarterbacks. I mean, who starts? Do you go the old man Flacco? Do you go Pickett? Do you go one of the two rookies? Because we know Deshaun's not starting. So I don't know. It'll be fun times in the Cleveland trying to figure that mess out. So anyway, so hopefully we had some great cards out of Optic with that break next week. Try to have a few maybe giveaways to kind of keep chat hopping. We'll see how that goes and what I can get in and what I can find. So yeah, that's kind of what we got planned now. I do have a couple other cheaper-ish WWE breaks. If anybody has any kind of recommendations, I've got some Topps products, got Panini products, so somewhere similar to this, 3 boxes, $65. Like to get breaking some cards. Like to get opening some packs and sending some stuff out for everybody. So hopefully we can get that going next week. We'll see if we can hit some bangers for everybody. So let me check on something quick here, and we'll get to open up one of these mail day packs. And hang on, give me just a second here. We'll be right back. All right, so I had about a 2.5 hour conversation with Koufax the other night, and he was giving me some recommendations on the stream, and it's kind of the whole camera rearrangement and the lighting situation. One thing he mentioned though was my audio is coming through mono instead of stereo, and I made a change right then. I don't think it actually did anything, but hopefully it did, and hopefully that's not too distracting to everyone of it just going through one channel. On a phone you probably don't see the difference, or if you've got, like me, you wear one AirPod most of the time instead of both. It kind of is probably not obvious, but I can't see anything like obvious sticking out to me that would be causing the one channel audio. So I'll fiddle with that a little bit, and that's kind of where I'm looking right now. if I'm not looking at the camera, I'm trying to fiddle with some settings to see if I can see anything. But I can do that later. So yeah, no, that didn't do anything. Okay, I'll stop fiddling with it. So anyway, back to the brakes. We've got some great brakes this week. I'm a fan of doing some of this budget stuff to make it a little easier on everyone's wallet. I shot for the moon with the first couple, and it was good product, good prices. But I understand we're new, and we got to get everybody's trust, and we'll earn that really quick. And once everybody sees it, we're we're not some scammers out here in the world. We're just some guys from the country that are trying to get some good cards in everybody's hands. So speaking of good cards in everybody's hands, let's do one of these mail day packs here. Let's do this Acme first. I did get a smaller pad here. The other one was kind of gigantic and in your face, so this one's a little smaller. Admittedly, yes, it is a mouse pad, but it serves the purpose for right now, to kind of as a fill-in. So I honestly don't remember what this is. Looks like a wrestling card on the back there. So see there's that camera in my way. That's aggravating. That is aggravating. So hang on just a second. We're just going to have to live with that for a moment. I feel like a radio DJ. Hey, welcome to, I do my best radio announcement intro, but it's not great. It's not worth hearing. So bubble wrap didn't want to open there, so there we go. Trash there. Got a little, split these up into two. Got a little Acme Pack sticker. No sympathy packs, so that's a good thing. Move the top loads to the back. Got the Shawn Michaels on the Paradigm. We got RGL in his chainmail. A little Sami Zayn action. Sheamus. Psycho Sid. Probably one of the worst in-ring injuries I think I may have ever saw was him coming off the rope. Santos Escobar. It's a cool looking card on the disco. Got another RGL in his chainmail. That one is 19 out of 75. Stone Cold Steve Austin on the disco. Shawn Michaels WrestleMania Moments on the disco. And a Shinsuke Steel Cage. Is that 29 out of 37? Love the Steel Cage cards. Those are It's a cool pair of little tops come up with. So not a bad little break there. Did pretty good for that one. S-Min is kind of one of those that is boom or bust most of the time. If you don't hit a stone coat or someone, that gets a little iffy. Got a redemption. Everybody drink up. On the redemption, sensational signatures of good old Sandman. Ooh, that's a pretty card. Scott Hall on the white NWO patch. 4 of 15 out of Flawless. It's really nice. And then a Flawless Achievements of Sheamus. 15 out of 15. Really cool card there. Really cool. I really like the Scott Hall with the NWO shirt. $4.15. Pretty good ass break. I think that may have started my little heater that I'm on, as JML would say. Josh is on a heater. So, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I'll take those every day. Take those every day. Good little break there from Acme. Appreciate everything he does and being a cool dude and welcoming everybody in. You know, it's hard sometimes when you don't know people and they just kind of roll in and try to fit in the best we can, and that's what we've all done since kind of joining the community, and it is a great community. Koufax and I talked about that the other night of how great the community is and the people that break with us. And hey, what's up, Todd? How you doing, man? Hey, you asked me the other day when the optic break was going live. It's live right now, buddy. It is live right now. We will chase some uptowns and downtowns next week. Hopefully get a few autos, maybe a mem. Who knows? You never know out of a blaster. You may hit anything in those. May hit anything in those. Doing well. Just going through some break stuff. Just trying to kill a little time, kind of hang out with everybody. And kind of put on a good show. See if we can kind of keep everybody entertained for a little while we fiddle around and make it look like we're having a good time here. Because we're always having a good time. Always having a good time. So how'd you shoot the other day, Todd? Did you play good? Todd's a golfer too, so. He went out he ditched us Sunday to go play with his buddies. Just one day he'll learn we are a lot cooler than his buddies, even though it's like his dad and his buddies. So we're a much better time. We even get in fights on occasion. 46, that's solid, dude. Solid 46. Solid 46. Hey, did your dad tell you I won the men's league? They paired me with the pro on the random. Nope, he retracted it. Played pretty good. Don't want to throw that score out there. It's fine. I'd hide it. Golf is the hardest game I've ever been tried to be consistent at in my life. So for you non-golfers out there, you need to try it. I did shoot a 77. Yep, it's pretty solid score for me this time of year. Nah, you're good, buddy. Don't worry about that. You're good with that. You are good, my man. Glad you had a good time. Glad you had a good time. Oh, hang on. I think I may hear Wes at the door. So give me just a second. I'll be right back. Hey, yeah, that was Wesley Kevin. I told him to move to the other side of the couch behind me. That way he's not on the stream. So, Wes, you missed a pretty good mail day there, buddy. Had a pretty good little S break here with Acme packs. Hey, that was Wesley. Hey, there you got the live stream going over there too. So here, you want to look through these? You want me to?
That's it.
These cards I got.
Oh, sure.
That I just reviewed. You're probably gonna like a couple of them. You may like a couple of them. I mean, they're no Norman Smiley or anything, but they're pretty sweet. Especially the Scott Hall there towards the end. Spoiler alert. Ooh, there he is. So I was telling everybody we got some new breaks up. I bought a case and a half of optic football blasters. I'm going to do a downtown uptown chase next week. They should have everything Wednesday, Thursday of this week. So then put a little budget friendlier WWE breakup with 3 boxes. So
Do we have any breaks tonight?
we do not have anything tonight, no, unless one of these sells. I mean, if we sell, we can do the WWE one if it sells. How about that? But the optic one, should have everything shortly. It is. I've got tracking, so trust me, it's on its way. If not, I'll run to Walmart and grab 10 boxes if it goes tonight. I actually 20 of them are in a sealed case, so yeah, I've got a sealed case, and then just 10 loose blasters from Target coming. So it is a legit full case. So what I may do, just to be safe and ease everybody, I don't know. I've got tracking. It's a real good question. Here, let me do this, just to be safe. I'm going to take the optic down just for a moment, and because I trust my sellers, but let me do this just to be safe. I don't want think we're doing anybody bad or anything. I'll repost it when they actually show, but like I said, it's all from reputable dealers, so it's actually from the case is actually from Blowout Cards, so it is a full case. So, but I'll update that, and we'll wait on it to where I actually have the product, just in case something were to happen. I don't want anybody to have their money tied up and we're waiting on it. So that's probably not a smart move on my part, but at least I did think of it and correct it. So we'll go from there. So what's Sami Zayn doing out here? You watching any of your Raw?
Mm-hmm.
Why is Sami Zayn out there? I guess he wants in on that.
He's a good job guy for them to beat before they get started.
He is a good job guy. I mean, he does some outlandish stuff, but he's a good jobber nowadays. Good jobber. Good old jobber. So Joey was at the softball game, huh?
Yes.
Yep. Well, did they win? That's the question.
They were up big when I left.
Up big when you left. Okay.
They were up big enough that I was like, that'd be okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm sure that they're not going to miss you too bad.
No.
Not going to miss you too bad. Let's see. Let's open another one of these mail day. Let's do this one here from Koufax. See what we've got in it. Looks like it may be from his downtown uptown chase from the other night. So I won't go through all the base. Looks like there's quite a bit of it. There's all the base. Shaq is a GM. Where's a Shaq? Where's Shaq a GM at? No, I didn't see that, Todd. Who's going to hire Shaq as a GM? I mean, I guess since his TNT job's up, I guess he had to find something to do. Although it does crack me up that he just doesn't care anymore. And as they go to break, he's cussing everybody. It's kind of funny. Sacramento State, okay. Let's see. Let's get by all the. There's Sexy Dexy. Everybody likes Sexy Dexy. Let's do a little recap of the top loads here. Sacramento State, the old Shaq GM. All right. Malik Neighbors on the play action. Malik Neighbors on the rated rookie. Michael Pittman Jr. on the silver. Anthony Gould on the blue. Chain reaction of Devontae Adams. JML's boy. Malachi Crowley. Trey Benson on the blue. Tip Raymond on the pulse. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the pulse. They are, you have to give Optic credit. They are pretty cards to be what everybody chases one insert for. The rest of the cards look really nice. Even the one that looks like the Dixie Cup is a cool looking insert or parallel. Let's see. Don't know where I'm going to set these. We'll set them right there. We might as well do this big one too. Why not, right? Ooh, we got a box inside the package. Any thoughts on the draft? Well, a few thoughts. mostly with what is Cleveland doing with 75 quarterbacks that they have now. That's probably the big one. The first round was kind of a surprise. I thought maybe an extra quarterback or two would have went in the first round. Kentucky boy went number 30. The Bills got both the Kentucky boys that went to the draft, I'm pretty sure. So, no huge surprises other than, I mean, Shador dropping all the way down. And I guess that's an NFL play and an owner play maybe to kind of say, hey, this is not the Dion show. You know, I know he's got some folks in the NFL that are not fans of him. I mean, but they have, and they have Ray Davis. That's true. So let's see. Here's a first RGL pack with a sympathy in it. Dude Love on the top, so it must have been the D spot. Everybody likes the D. Take a little D. Dude Love, the only top load. That is a cool card though. Looks like that is 6 of 99 on the Dude Love from the Photogenic. Oh, a penny sleeve in there. Dakota Kai. DDP. Devon. Speaking of DDP, all right, let's talk about. He has Lex Luger walking. Like, how crazy is that, dude? Like, is that not miracle worker type?
I still want to know why Lex wasn't at WrestleMania Saturday.
Have you heard why they say Lex wasn't at WrestleMania? It's because WrestleCon paid him more.
So he still has some attributes of a professional wrestler.
Yes, that's the word. Now,
man, but you can't change what you are.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not, but word on the street is he went to WrestleCon because they paid more. I don't know if I believe that. I mean, but yeah, that's where Lex supposedly was. Anyway, Devon. Danny Palmer. Dakota Kai again. Chin. Drew McIntyre. That's a really cool card. Yeah, these photogenic cards. They got some sweet photos. Dragon Lee. Danny Kai again. Dakota Kai again. There is Big Daddy Cool Diesel. And a Dirty Dominic Mysterio. That's the guy you want to see in the D spot right now, is old Dirty Dom. He is hot. Hot. Well, I think we may save the sympathy pack here. Let's see what else we got here. This one over here looks like the good old K spot. What are your thoughts on the draft, Todd? Were you happy with what your Bengals did? Todd's a big Bengals fan. I don't know if it's the Bengals or the Bengals. Depends on which part of the country you're in. Let's see. Move those to the bottom. Move that to the top. There's the Kane. Wait, speaking of Joey, look at that guy rolling in. Hey, Wes made it here, and you're still at the softball game. Just going to throw that out. There's Kane. Karrion Kross, who I think is about to get a big push. Kofi Kingston. Carl Anderson. Bengals drafted okay, a lot of defense. You do need a secondary. That is very true. Do need a secondary there in the Cincinnati. Carl Anderson. Joey's about to get a big push. Kit Wilson in his shirt. Kevin Nash. Caden Carter. Casey Catanzaro. Game just ended. Just got to mom's. Well, he could have just got here. Just giving you a hard time, though. King Woods.
I didn't even look see if Joey had on Hey Dudes tonight. I'm sure he did.
I'm going to say Joey probably had a pair of Hey Dudes on, Wes. That's probably a good assumption.
I'd say there's no doubt.
Sapphire Kurt Angle. Sapphire Kevin Nash. Sapphire Kofi Kingston. Sapphire Carl Anderson. Mr. Anderson. Katana Chance on the blue silver. Kyrie Sane on the neon green black. Kevin Owens on a silver refractor. Kenny Williams rookie. There is a memorabilia of Kevin Owens from Select. I don't think that's numbered, if I remember right. It's just shiny. Some shiny KO. Carmen Petrovic on the women's division, 18 of 75. Nope, 48 of 75. I'm glad that camera's got better eyes than I do. A red rookie of Kenny Williams. And a blue rookie of Kenny Williams. That one should be numbered. 181 and 199. Oh, and the red happens to be number 2. 216 of 299. I'm going to go for the rainbow of the old Kenny Williams now, I think. Might as well. Might as well go for the rainbow. A little T-spot. Scoot those and move that around. Thea Hale. Terry Funk. Tiffany Stratton. Tori Wilson. And as Lively would say, do we need a surface check on that one? Surface look alright on that? I think it does. Shared it out. Thank you, Joey. Tony D'Angelo. Trick Williams. Another Trick Williams. That's a cool photo. Another Thea Hale. Tatanka. One of the coolest autos that I've seen in a while. Toma Tonga. Triple H. New Hall of Famer. Tongaloa. That's a partner there. On the pink shimmer Triple H. Tommaso Ciampa. Tongaloa. Trick Williams on the Emergent. Trick Williams on the red. That one's not numbered. Thea Hale on the women's division. Prismatic entrances of Triple H. Tori Wilson, Hall of Fame auto. That is 132 of 150. Surface check on that bad boy too. And a Tommaso Ciampa on the blue. It is 55 of 199. So, solid Tori Wilson auto. She sells well. I would say that would be at my ComC, but I still haven't sent that out, so that'll probably be up on eBay at some point when I get time. The mystery pouches from RGL was also in this. I was number 42. Hit a Damian Priest WrestleMania at a Topps Chrome. Those are pretty cool cards. Pretty cool cards. They're shiny. Shiny cards.
The only thing I know shiny is Joey.
Joey can be shiny. We'll save that one to last. That's kind of interesting on Adriana Rizzo there.
That's sharp. Have you got your rock card in yet?
I have not. No, it shipped today. Alba Fire, Ava, Ariana Grace, Alexis Bliss, and Asuka. So this is why you buy GTI mags. Here is an Adriana Rizzo 10 of 10, and look how that card is in that one touch. That is awesome, Panini. Coming out the side of it just a little. I'm sure I can knock it back into place, but sure to probably damage it, so I'll probably have to take the sticker off of it to put it back in place. Which you probably don't want to do, but it is what it is, and that's why you use one touches that have inner sleeves that keep them from moving around inside of it. So really good shout out. Hey, what's going on, Kofax? Really good shout out to GTI there. That's why you don't use regular mags without a sleeve, is that card will shift in the case. So that's really something right there. But anyway, card of that break. Little Miss Bliss auto patch, 74 of 99. So Kofax, I used a couple recommendations you had. I've tried to move some lights around, got a little less glare. I can't figure the audio out. I don't know why it's mono instead of stereo, but I did move the camera. It's not all up in your face now, so hopefully it's not as disorienting. Appreciate all the love that you gave me and the 2.5 hour conversation we had Friday night. So we've got I did go ahead and order a case and a half of Optic. I had it up earlier, but since I don't have the product yet, I went ahead and took it back down. Tracking number say it'll be here Wednesday, so I'll throw everything back up then. I got a sealed case and just 10 loose Target blasters. I've got a friend picking up for me. So next week we will have the good old downtown chase and a more budget-friendly WWE. So we'll get those rolling, and pretty pumped to try to hit a downtown, since that's what everybody likes and it's what everybody wants. So we'll hopefully we hit one. Surely to goodness, out of a sealed case and 10 extra blasters, we'll hit something. And I think it will too. I think it will. I think it'll be a good start for us to finally to get rolling and have everybody kind of trust us, since we're the new kids on the block, and see that we're not dudes out here just trying to take your money. So Duke Hudson rookie there. Andy Hartwell, Solo Sokoa. It's kind of hard to see the names on these. Mandy Rose, Amari Miller, Roxanne Perez. Turn your head. Roxanne Perez, turn your head. Giovanni Vinci, Cameron Grimes, Damon Kemp, Tillman, Charlie Dempsey, Wendy Chu. That always, I mean, love her heart. That is a really nice picture of Wendy putting somebody to bed. Corey Graves, Zion Quinn, and NXT highlight, Carmelo Hayes. So I went through the Optic stuff, the Optic break I had with you, Kofax. I went through it a little earlier. just kind of going through some mail day stuff, and kind of just hanging out and showing some cards on the screen. That's what we all come to see, is these cards on the screen. So nobody wants to see this ugly mug. But pretty pumped though to get cards in the air and ripping packs and trying to hit some cards for everybody. So looking forward to that. I wish I could get the audio working. Now this mic's got a red light that flashes at me every once in a while. Now, I don't know what that's about. I probably changed the setting that I shouldn't have changed trying to fix it. So hopefully everything sounds okay and all that. But we've had some draft talk and had a little wrestling talk. Looks like Wes's favorite Paul brothers out there. Lively, what's going on, buddy? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Here, check this out, Lively. You'll get a kick out of this. So I got a card in from a break, and look at this. It shifted in travel, and it's almost out of that one touch. And that's why you use good old GTIs with some sleeves, and that is moved a lot. No, you didn't miss anything. No, not a thing. I do have a breakup, and then next week we'll have the Optic Uptown Downtown for sure. Just waiting on the product before I just waiting on the product before I put it up live. That way, in case something happens in transit, I can, I'm not sitting with everybody's money and don't want to be that guy. So we'll put it live, and we'll get it sold out pretty quick. It's kind of looking forward to it. We'll have some fillers for it too. Those should move pretty fast too. I think I may rip this open and try to fix it. I wonder if I could just do that and it fall back in place. Awesome. Yeah, no, I'm going to damage this card trying to do that. So, I really hate to do this. Sorry, Panini. I just voided your card. Vacation will be over next week. There we go. There you go, Adriana. Put you back in your hole. That looks a little better. Got shifted in one touch. That's how I received. Oh no. Oh no, that's terrible. That is terrible, Lively. That is terrible. I don't know if this has a dent in it or if it's actually just something on the case. Now that you've said that. I don't know, that's a little spot on the card. I don't have a... Let's see. Let's see if I've got a... I believe that may be a spot on this card. I'm glad this is mine. In case I ruin it, it's not somebody else's. Yep, I believe that may be a mark. I believe it may have marked it when it came out of that case. I hate it come back in 8. I hate you got it that way, Lively. I hate it came. I hate it. Hate that happened to you, especially on the card you wanted. You know, I'm not too worried about Adriana Rizzo rolling to me like that. But hey, I mean it is still a 10 out of 10. But I hate that happened, especially for you little girl. I mean that's never good. Never a good thing when you get cards like that. But what can you do? You know, I'm sure when they shipped it in one touch, they never in a million years would have thought it would have shifted. So, but again, another solid reason to go with GTI. At least the sleeves kind of help prevent that a little bit. Try to do a little organization here of these, just so they're got a little action going. Yeah, I mean that's about all you can do. I mean, what day am I planning on putting the optic brake? Let me check the tracking. I think it's Wednesday, but let me check real quick and make sure here. Once I get it and make sure everything's good, and I hate to put it up, Lively, in case something were to happen in transit, or if I don't have it in time for the break. I hate to hold everybody's money, but I had it up earlier and actually took it back down for that reason. But let me pull this up here. Yeah, it looks like Wednesday. Yeah, 1,000%. I'll let you know when I put it up, dude. I'm going to try out a new email notification for anybody that's a subscriber on the YouTube. So you should start seeing. I mean, I'm not going to spam everybody to death, but you should start seeing a few emails from us here and there. You know, just hey, we're going to go live here, and hey, we've got this coming up, and kind of just a newsletter. Again, I don't want to spam everybody, so won't be anything major. But got that in the works. That should depend on my day job. I should have everything rolling with it sometime this week, probably before the optic. So still showing. Okay, yeah, I'll do that then. Like I said, I just in case something were to it comes in damaged and half the boxes are jacked up, or you never know with shipping anymore. I trust it'll be here. I just want to make sure it's all good before trying to sell it out and taking money for it. So, but if it's still showing as Wednesday, I'll definitely let you know tomorrow, Kofax, and you can throw it out, and I'll get up with you and Lively and JML, and we'll make sure that everybody knows it's up. And like I said, with a full case and 10 extra blasters, I can actually, I'll probably put up a couple more of them for sure. So got a couple fillers. Let's see what you got here. Let's check you out, Lively. What you got right now? You got anything up right now? You ain't got nothing up, dude. What are you talking about? Are you talking about in Kofax's brakes? What are you talking about, Lively? What are you talking about? The name of this NASCAR brake may be my favorite brake name I've ever seen. Just turn left. Because that is all NASCAR is a lot of turning left. Turning left. Oh, you bought 2 fillers. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah, I've actually got, I picked up a full spot and I think a filler in the Marvel DC that we're going to give away tomorrow, or give away on Koufax tomorrow. So everybody tune in and hit up a spot to try to get in those, courtesy of me. Just want to show some appreciation to everybody, and I've got a do me well, Koufax. I've got the full spot in your WrestleMania aftermath. So I think I may actually got a filler spot in the draft one, but yeah, just do me good. Keep my hot streak going. Although I don't think anything will top the rock I hit the other night from RGL. I mean, that car was fire.
Just a one-on-one Joey autograph.
One-on-one Joey autograph might be the only thing that would top it.
And if he had Joey inscription.
If he had to put Joey inscription on it. So, but definitely looking forward to this optic break. I've got good feelings for it. I think we're going to hit a downtown, maybe a couple uptowns. Now, it was a monster. Absolutely, it was a monster. It was kind of bleak on the R-men spot until that one. I don't think
Didn't you end up getting what, A women on 2 straight?
I did get A women on the next 2. Did get A women on the next 2 and got dusted on both of them. Actually, the second A women, the last one that was 2 more Cactus Jack, I don't think I got a card. I don't even think I got a base card. There was no A women in those boxes. All the single ladies had left. So I even tried to get rid of A men or A women on the first one, and got C women, and it wasn't that good either. R&S women was the one to have in that one. I think R&S women had 3, maybe 4 1-touches in that break. So it was the spot to have. It was definitely not C and A women. So, but I'm sure Koufax is going to hit some solid cards for everybody tomorrow. So go check him out and show him some love. Lively, you going live Wednesday? You gonna have anything up Wednesday? Why is this camera moving? It's about to get on my nerves. Rhea, Roxy, and Stephanie. Yep. It was a big RS spot for the women in that one. I was kind of jealous. That's not what I tried to trade for. If Tavo would have had that, it would have been me. But nope. He had the good old C women, and I thought, I actually went to the checklist. Don't know. I don't have anything purchased. No worries. If you was going to, I was going to give you a little shout out, love, and tell everybody come check you out. Either way, you've got some stuff. Maybe if you get something tomorrow, cool. I feel like a radio DJ, even though that's not the microphone. I get really close. This is some ASMR. Do some really, really sweet talking into this thing that looks like a microphone in front of my face.
Don't get Joey excited.
Cheap retail. And nothing wrong with cheap retail, dude. Nothing wrong. You can get good cards out of retail. I am a firm believer after the way optics rolling. And the optic has some really good retail. It look like Lively giving away spots in Koufax tomorrow. Hey Lively, which ones you buy fillers in? just so I know to be ready to get in the chat. Oh, and mine? Did you buy fillers in mine? Where did? Oh. So I'm really confused. I was really confused. I was like, I didn't see a sale come through. Hey, look at there. Absolutely. Lively with the two fillers. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Absolutely. Absolutely. I will give those away and I'll give you all the love for it. I appreciate it, man. I absolutely appreciate it. That should be a pretty good break. I'm the pictures, man, and those photogenics. Man, they're pretty awesome. I mean, you can't beat a picture of RGL and his chainmail on a card. I mean, that's just awesome. And they got a really good picture of it too. So, but I really appreciate it, Lively. I mean, you don't know how much I appreciate that.
I think Joey and RGL are related.
I'm gonna go with probably a no. No worries, dude. No worries. I appreciate what you did, man. You didn't have to do that. So, but we'll give them away and get everybody in. And I'll take Koufax's advice, and if everything's still kosher tomorrow on the shipping for the optic, I'll go ahead and throw it live, and we'll get it rolling too. Appreciate it, Lively. Thanks again, man. I'll hit you up sometime. It is a short week. I agree. Get to work. Go edit them videos. Make that money, baby. Absolutely. That's awesome. Yeah, absolutely, dude. I'll hit you up. Love you, man. Be careful. Come back and visit us. I'm sure I'll probably see you after a while, or maybe tomorrow in Koufax's break for sure. So sweet. We do have besides me testing, Lively is our first official sale, so golf clap so it doesn't bust everyone's eardrums.
Over here.
And Wes clapping over on the couch. Oh my lord, that got my ear, dude. So I really appreciate that. I'll give, like I said, Koufax, I'll give you guys a chat here in a while and kind of give you a little heads up on something. And so, but I appreciate all the love. Congratulations, dude. I'll send you something special for being the first sale. It ain't gonna be much because I'm broke as a joke.
Does he still want a Joey autograph?
Yeah, we'll send you a Joey autograph. You autographed Joey card. Well, I tell you one thing that I am seriously pumped about is the JML Llama downtown that he's going to autograph in this pack that's coming. So pumped about that card. It's awesome. Really, I'm thinking I may have to get it with Otis and have him make some for all kinds of stuff. I mean, that people that can make those customs cards absolutely blow my mind. You know, I don't have any kind of talent like that. I'm lucky to do the thumbnails and edit a video here and there. But yeah, it's that Llama downtown card is pretty awesome, or Helix or whatever it is. I don't know. It's a custom JML Llama card, and so I'm pumped to grab that and add that one to my collection. It may go with Norman Smiley to be mascots of the channel. So put him and the Rock and Roman here as the channel mascots and see what happens. So, oh Lord. See. Did we admire the Alexa Bliss auto patch? That's really cool. Look at her on her swing there. She's just having a good time. I really wish that was more than just a solid black patch, but that's a pretty cool card. I like that. That one may stay with me. I don't know. The more I see cards, I want to PC them, and that's not a good thing for me. Because then I'll start PCing everything. And I don't need to PC everything. I just have a few little random PC cards here. I do have this. This is... I know Koufax is not a baseball guy, and neither am I. But I do have that. Wes, you remember when I hit this card? The old Babe Ruth uniform? Back in...
I'm still on
2001? Is that when I hit this card out of a pack? I think.
probably.
It's 2001 SB
It's been a while.
Legendary Cut. This was the first card that had a Babe Ruth uniform in it, according to like BabeRuthCollector.com or something on the internet. Of all the Babe Ruth cards to own, this is number 5, and I've probably the best pack hit I've ever had. It's been in this screw down case for, again, 24 years now. It's probably flattened. Bringing it out of the safe. it did sit in the safe for a whole long time. No idea what it's worth. I think there might be one on eBay right now for a few grand. I don't know if it's worth that or not. I don't know if I'd ever get rid of it, but just because it's probably the best card I've ever hit out of a pack. I mean, this 10 Reuben here out of a pack. What's up, Tiki? How you doing, man? The old Reuben that I hit out of a pack behind Wes and his Norman Smiley was good, but I mean it's not gonna beat that.
Who's Tiki?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
What's up, Tiki?
So, yeah. Put that back in the little case there. You doing all right tonight, Tiki? Good to see you, man. Thanks for the sub. I noticed that last night that your sub had come through, and want to shout out Koufax for that one, for giving me a little love during Amy's stream last night. Fun break last night with Amy. Those Disney cards are kind of cool. I mean, I don't know what I'd ever do with one of them, but they're really cool cards. They're shiny and pretty, and they're eye catching. They're pretty nice cards. I enjoy the Sunday with Amy. Definitely enjoy the Sunday with Amy. Her and I have the same problem sometimes. We like to butcher people's names. So, mad respect for that. I'm a butcherer of names. I don't make them up like she does sometimes, but I do butcher names on occasion. Not that I mean to. It just happens. Not that I mean to. It just happens. It's like, for instance, this video's coming. I haven't edited it yet, but I'm close. So I opened a box of UEFA football cards, and so some of these names was just, yeah, no, Raheem Sterling. I know Raheem. It's PSG guy. Apologies, PSG guy. I don't. I know you play for PSG. Gabriel Vernon. I can say that one. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Apologies. Arnaud Calamundo. Apologies again. Alfie Devine. Bless you, Wes. Fabio Blanco. I mean, some of them I'm okay with, but it's if you want a good laugh, it's a solid shit show. Absolutely. Me trying to pronounce these names. It's a fun time. There are Wes is gonna thought she was gonna sneeze again.
That's just a big yawn.
I mean, there are Messi in here. I know Messi, and I know Joe, and I know there's a slot in here somewhere. I know Ibrahimovic and Giroud. But yeah, no. Butcher time. So that video's coming. It'll be a good laugh. And also, we have Looney Tunes coming with trying to hit a LeBron auto. I'm not going to spoil it. You have to watch the video. I may or may not have hit a LeBron auto. But I'll tell you one thing I did hit was this really cool Roadrunner Letterman patch. That's really cool. I mean, that's a pretty cool card. And a Lola Bunny film card. It's pretty cool. It's a fun box. Really fun box to open. But you'll just have to watch to see if I actually hit the LeBron auto or not. So I don't know. Well, I'm going to try to get that edited this week, and one of the two will go up. Try to get a little more content on the site. Try to get everybody some good stuff to watch on the YouTubes. So, back to the breaks. Pumped to get those. Have those rolling. Really looking forward to this optic break. I really want to hit something great for somebody. I mean, one of those dual downtowns would be sweet. I mean, the one the other day was Kelsey and Mahomes. I mean, I think that card's like $2,500 out of a retail. I think it may have come out of hobby though. But super solid, pretty card. That's what I want to do. I want to hit cards like that for everybody. So watch out tomorrow. I've taken a little over an hour and a half of everybody's time here. Let you get back to your night. Gonna eat a little supper, talk to Wesley a little bit, make fun of Joey for not showing up tonight, even though him and Wes were at the same spot, and you know, Wes had to be there. Joey's niece played. I guess he had to be there. Just give me a hard time, Joey. But check out Koufax and his breaks tomorrow. Tiki, appreciate you coming by. Todd, appreciate you coming by. Lively, love as always. These breaks for the optic will go up tomorrow, barring any major changes. We do have this sweet WWE break that we'd like to run, get that going. Joey swears there is a one of one somewhere in the boxes of cards sitting over there. Hopefully it's in one of these. I got faith in Joey's, fruitions of things that may happen. So let's hit a 1-on-1 out of one of those boxes. Let's hit a downtown out of one of these. Maybe even hit a couple uptowns. The uptowns are crazy, stupid priced as well. Just want to hit some cards. Just want to roll with it. So we'll go ahead and close up shop tonight and try to do better next time. Hopefully next week we'll be ripping cards and have these 2 breaks. Like I said, if we get frisky and want to do another optic football, I can throw it up really fast and we'll do another one. And I may throw a box in if we don't hit one. Have to see if some more packages show up in the mail. We'll play it by ear, but I've really got a good feeling for this optic up downtown, and we'll hit some really good cards out of it, or at least try to. If I believe in the old adage, if you speak it in, it'll happen. So we're sending good vibes over these boxes of optics. So, but like and subscribe. Thanks again for everybody coming and hanging out with us for a little while tonight. Check out Koufax tomorrow. He's got some really solid breaks. Kind of thinking about maybe hitting this left turn one up. I don't know. I've got a couple fillers, or a filler and a full spot that I purchased that he's going to give away in these 2 tomorrow. So come at least get a chance to get in a break, hang out with us, and we'll try to see if Lively gets some stuff in. We'll if he does, we'll throw him some love too. He's got a couple feelers he's going to give away that he purchased in this WWE that we're going to give away once it fills. So pumped for that. But again, thank y'all for showing up. Appreciate it. Much love to everybody, and we'll try to do better next time. Till then, have a good evening.